Today we're making rum balls. To make rum balls my way, we use Weet-Bix, which are like Vita-Brits but slightly different. I don't know what you call them anywhere else, but in Australia they're called Weet-Bix. They look like this. They're just a mixture of a whole lot of bran flakes that we use for breakfast cereal. You need cocoa, you need condensed milk. Now you can use the skim version of this if you like, although it kind of defeats the purpose. This is a naughty treat that we have for festive occasions like Christmas. But if you want to use the skim milk version, feel free to do so. We have desiccated coconut. If you like, you can use the longer coconut that has strands of coconut, but I prefer the desiccated version. And you need sultanas or raisins. And of course, don't forget the most important ingredient, and that is rum. Now this can be any dark rum at all. I don't recommend using the white rum, but I use Bundaberg rum because that's an Australian rum and it's from Queensland where I'm from, and it's God's gift. Everybody, in order to make rum balls, what you need is 8 Weet-Bix crumbled up. But before you start crumbling them up, I recommend you get your 1 cup of sultanas and add the rum component. It's 2 tablespoons, or according to your individual taste. So you can make these toxic, or you can make them acceptable to even children that you want to sleep well. But what I do is I add them to the sultanas because it makes it plump up and they absorb the taste of the rum and they keep the rum balls nice and moist. And just using your hands, you just crush them as small as you can. You don't want any great big chunks. So spread it out, make sure that there's no big lumps. And the next thing we're going to do is add the cocoa. So with the cocoa, we need 2 tablespoons of cocoa. This is a dessert spoon, so 1 tablespoon is 2 dessert spoons, so 4 of these. And just sprinkle it over the mixture. Stir it through so that it's just evenly dispersed. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is add your sultanas that have been soaking in rum for a little bit. So you add those and the rum. And then you add the condensed milk. 1 tin of condensed milk. So then you just stir and combine them all. Okay, so that's them combined. Okay, this is the messy part. You get about a dessert spoonful and you're going to have to get it in your fingers and squish it together in a little ball shape. And what you do is drop it in the coconut and it'll be easier to handle. Now you don't want them too small. I know some people do have them smaller, but because I have sultanas in my mixture, I like to make sure I'm going to get some of that rum in every rum ball. So you coat it in the mixture like that and you put it aside to set. So then you just simply put them in the fridge and let them set, and in about 3-4 hours they'll also be ready to disappear, and they will.